And it's the Winslow Shire. Oh, I'll wait for after this volley. Boom.
You're a wise man because we are volunteer professionals here at Foxboro Cable Access and been doing this for many a moon.
What we've got in front of us now is the Winslow Shire Renaissance group.
Looks like they're having fun.
Yeah, they're marching in Renaissance-era clothing, in case you weren't sure. They're a nonprofit group that raises money for the Winslow Farm Animal Sanctuary over in Norton.
Next up, we have Sergi Electric. And it looks like they're paying tribute to our troops with their float.
Yeah.
I do believe I recognize an old fan favorite here, Foxboro Lawnmower.
That is a favorite, and that may be where my lawnmower is going soon.
Foxboro Lawnmower for all of your small engine repair work. Here comes some interesting vehicles that you don't see every day of the week.
No, you don't.
A little beach combing.
That has got to be a tiresome job, combing a beach.
I think that green vehicle would have been good to follow behind the horse instead of making our poor director, Michael Weber, go out there with Cindy Haddad-Drew to do the dirty work.
It was good to see him work for a change.
And here's Paul Dean coming up next on the South Foxboro Community Center's float.
Now he's pulling a tractor, as you can see.
Well, Paul Dean has a collection of tractors, and yeah, it's funny. Foxboro has many different groups and organizations, but it also is made up of people. And I know that Steve Drew has quite a collection in his garage of antique thises and that's. And Paul Dean, not only does he do small engine repair, but he has an interest in antique tractors. Always great to see him out here. Rick, do you believe this could be Liberty Tax Service?
I'm not sure. I think there's some interlopers here.
Well, you know, Rick, the nice thing about this parade is that it brings out an opportunity for folks who have antique vehicles and refurbished vehicles to show their stuff and to display their collection.
Now, so these Fords have not been in the parade for
at least a year.
No, I believe it's 10 years.
10 years.
And I also believe we have tax service coming to us.
Was that Don Vinton's 1932 Ford Hot Rod that just passed us?
That may have been.
So, Rick, after Liberty Tax Service, I do believe we have that pickup truck that we were looking for.
You have the eyes of an eagle.
I've been
and
told
what you're doing with them, I don't know.
Well, anybody who's been on the field when I umpire or I referee basketball would beg to defer with you, but beg to disagree with you. But we're going to say Mansfield Oil just went by.
I would say that, and I'll also say that I'm lost on my script.
You know, Rick, the best thing about working with you, my friend, is we don't need no stinking scripts.
We don't need no stinking scripts.
We don't need no scripts. What we need is a beautiful day, lots of great people.
Tribute in stone.
And that's sponsored by the Fidelco Guide Dog Foundation, or they're sponsoring the Fidelco Guide Dog Foundation. Guide dogs are raised to serve those who need help. Here's Morrison Beggs. Morrison Beggs Mining Company.
You're getting ahead of yourself, as always.
Am I really?
Yeah. I wanted to say that in the Fidelco Guide Dogs and Puppies, there are a couple of guide dogs and puppies in the back of that pickup.
Now we're at Morrison Beggs.
They're participating in support of Foxboro Never Forgets in their effort to establish a 9/11 memorial at the Public Safety Building. Morrison Beggs is owned and operated by John Ricker of Foxboro. They're a full-service monument company, from war memorials to gravestones and pet markers. They also do granite signs.
Now we have Don Vinton in his 1932 Ford.
It's got a 358 cubic inch motor and a 9-inch rear end. I'm not sure what that means, but this car took 5 years to build. A 9-inch.
9 years, wow.
What more can you say?
Here comes a fun little vehicle. I don't know if that's it's not a Mini Cooper, but
It is mini.
it is Mini.
Here come the Marines.
Semper Fi. And of course, the Marines have a recruiting station right down here in downtown Foxboro. It's been great to have them and be a part of Foxboro. And how appropriate for them to be in our parade with Salute Our Troops being the theme.
Now, one of those motorcycle riders has the greatest mustache in Foxboro.
Maybe that, but nobody can beat the freaking dog. Central Street Garage, of course, take care of all your towing needs.
Take care of all your hearing needs.
If you ever need a tow, call Central Street Garage. You know, Rick, as the parade winds up, we're going to be going down to the Booth Field, and
Yes.
I'll be seeing you in the dunk tape. I'll be at the dunk tape as the Foxboro Never Forgets raises money to finish the funding for the memorial that's being constructed at the Foxboro Public Safety Building.
Oh, Pasella Disposal's on its way by.
Rick, as we do this parade every year, I always enjoy seeing you, but also the folks coming out and all the great participants. But as with every parade and all good things, this too must end.
Well, one of the things that I like as we saw that truck just go by is how the businesses are participating, and also, as in that case, they are encouraging you to support worthy causes like cancer.
Well,
Cancer research.
you know, the important thing of coming down to the Booth Field is that all the nonprofit organizations in Foxboro will be there. This is their prime fundraising opportunity. So if you haven't already made your plans for the day, or if you're watching this past year and you're getting ready for future Founders Day, make your way down to the Booth Field because that's where you should be on today, Foxboro's birthday.
I do want to say that the weather is, you know, a little bad, but certainly nothing to keep you away from the booth. So come on down, have some fun, support some causes, and dump my partner in the dunk tank.
So no matter where you are, if you're watching us streaming live, if you're watching us in subsequent years, or if you're watching us live today, Foxboro, Massachusetts, a great place to be. Foxboro Founders Day, a great day, and the Booth Playground is where you should be. On behalf of Rick, my friend Plasmati, I'm Bob Hickey. On behalf of Mike Everson, the producer, and all the Foxboro Cable Access volunteers who brought this broadcast to you and made today possible, thank you. Have a great day, and see you.
Thanks, everyone. It's been fun.